How to turn a market crash into a wealth opportunity, my story, and 5 strategies. Welcome. In these moments dominated by panic and fear, I see a huge opportunity. The world is going crazy, and people are scared, but the smart ones exploit the situation. Today, I will reveal 5 strategies that I personally used, which work in every crisis or recession, to multiply my wealth. Planning and fortification before the crisis. Bonus content. Before we talk about investing during a crisis, I must emphasize something I learned from my experiences. Preparation precedes opportunity. 1. Financial planning in prosperous times. While everyone else focused on spending what they earned during the boom years, I was planning for the worst-case scenarios. I divided my income into 3 main parts: essential expenses, long-term investment, and a safety fund. This fund isn't just savings, it's ammunition used to buy assets when everyone else is forced to sell. 2. Diversification of income sources. The shield. I never relied on a single source of income. During a crisis, you might lose your job, or one of your businesses might halt. But when you have multiple income streams, as I'll explain in the investment section, the failure of one source doesn't mean bankruptcy. Instead, it gives you the purchasing power during the toughest times, which is the secret to survival and growth during a recession. 5 strategies to build wealth during a recession. When fear grips the market, remember that fear is your number 1 enemy in life, but it might be your number 1 friend in investing. First, reduce spending and build the safety fund. The most important step now is to be extremely frugal. Direct every penny towards building the safety fund I mentioned. This fund should cover your basic living expenses for 3 to 5 months. It is your protective shield, preventing you from selling your investments at a loss if you lose your job. Most importantly, it prevents fear from paralyzing you. Second, long-term investment in index funds. After securing your expenses, invest your extra money consistently in index funds that track the general market, like an index covering the top 500 companies. Why now? Because the market value has dropped due to panic. This means you are buying stocks at discounted prices. The golden rule. Historically, these funds have never recorded a loss for anyone who invested for a period exceeding 20 years. Key to success. Continue investing consistently and regularly every month. Don't panic when you see your investment drop. Just don't look at it and let it grow over the long term. Third, be a shovel seller. I learned in life that there are 2 types of entrepreneurs: the gold miner and the shovel seller. Shovel seller is someone who sells the tools everyone needs to operate. When the market crashes, demand shifts. The opportunity now. Focus on creating and selling products or services that allow companies and individuals to continue working and producing despite the crisis, such as remote work solutions, e-learning tools, or delivery services. Exploit fear. When the recession ends, you'll have the best sales pitch. Your product protects companies from any future crisis. Fear is the greatest driver for insurance companies, and it's a driver for sales too. Fourth, real estate investment, buying value. If you have a large cash surplus, consider real estate investment as a long-term strategy. 10-15 years. Buy with others' fear. During a recession, some sellers are forced to sell at lower prices. This is your chance to buy low when interest rates are also low. Rational negotiation. Don't let your emotions drive the negotiation. Present your offer. If the seller refuses, you've lost nothing. Remember, cash in your hand during a crisis is worth 10 times its value. Fifth, buying individual stocks. The riskiest option. This is the riskiest option and should only be done with money you can afford to lose. The panic rule. Buy when everyone is selling in a panic. When the general public, the taxi driver or the hairdresser, starts buying stocks with overconfidence, that's the time to sell. Spotting opportunities. Look at severely affected sectors. When restaurants are empty, buy restaurant stocks. When people stop traveling, buy airline stocks. Ride this wave until you see signs of confidence returning, then sell. Mental resilience. Bonus content. In addition to financial strategies, you must possess mental resilience. This crisis will reveal your true weakness. Mindset shift. Don't sit idle waiting for the crisis to end. Use this time to learn a new skill, build your side hustle, or master the basics of investing. Outperforming the competition. Remember that your competitors right now are either panicking or paused. This is your golden time to work quietly, capture market share, and invest in assets cheaply. When everything returns to full operation, your competition will be trying to catch up, while you are already leading them. Conclusion. Remember, massive economic disruptions cause pain, but they also bring huge opportunities for those who are prepared. Keep your faith, trust in God, and take the necessary actions. And you, my future millionaire, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to get more wealth stories and strategies.